Okay then, it is Thursday the 8th, and we're Thursday the 8th, it's Thursday the 2nd, and it's the 8th day on the trail, and trying to work out what to do with today, because we arrived here in, I forgot the name of the place again, well, watch the last video, you know where we are. So we arrived here like sort of about 6:30, and we thought that'd be enough time to be able to go out, see the city, have a few beers and like just chill out. But because we're staying in one of the church-run hostels, we kind of got caught up in their system and dragged along with it. So we had like sort of a meal together, we had mass together, which was really nice, but it means that I ain't seen much of the city. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down a bit today. I'm going to start much later. I'm going to go for a walk around the city, take a bit of it in. And then, because I don't know much about the cities that we walk to, there's like 3 real options. We can walk on about 15k, got one stop, and another 5k, we've got another, or we can be really ambitious and walk on another 14k after that and stay in another place, but I'm not sure where we're going to stay, because I don't know much about the cities. So what I'm going to do is, basically, I'm going to walk, I'm going to chat with people on the way, and because I'm setting off a bit later, if I find somewhere nice, I might just camp out tonight. I could definitely use to save some pennies. It's like I've been despairing of the budget a fair old bit, and like how little I have to spend in each place. So that could be an option to save some money, and it could be a bit of an adventure as well. What else to tell you? I had a bit of a dilemma last night, a real killer of a dilemma actually. Got into this hostel because it's a church-run hostel. You don't have to pay. Well, you leave a donation. We've covered that, but you don't have to pay and you don't get stamped straight away. So as soon as I arrived, I went straight for the pilgrim passport, which I keep in a little bundle with my passport, my money, my cards, like everything all in one place. And when I realised I didn't need it, put it in my pocket, had a walk around, had a chat. Then I went and got washed and showered, and I think I left it in the shower by mistake, so my passport and everything was just left there like an absolute numpty. And I didn't realise until much later in the evening when we needed to get our passports to get them stamped after the meal. So I had like a real dilemma running around retracing the steps trying to find out where I'd lost it. Thankfully someone had picked it up and handed it in. It's the kind of place that we're at. It's like everyone works so hard to help each other out. It's not something you need to worry about. But yeah, scared the bloody hell out of me. So got everything back now and everything's fine, everything's there, and it's like I'm reasonably chuffed about myself. There's some real lessons to learn there. It's like about like checking your kit, double checking your kit, making sure you've got everything, and it's so difficult after a hard day's walking when you've been in the heat to be thinking straight and getting everything together. And I think the rule is like sort of take something out of your bag, put something back in, like make sure you've only ever got one thing out of your bag at a time, make sure that the only things in your pockets are the things that you're using, and that way you'll avoid like sort of losing things along the way. A couple of times I thought I'd lost stuff and they were just in different parts of my bag. And because I'm used to camping out, when I like to sleep outdoors, I've got a real routine and I know where everything goes, where everything is. Because I've been staying in the hostels a lot, that routine's kind of fall to pieces, and it's just so easy to like get your bed or your mat on the floor, whatever, sling everything out, and then like sort of rush out into the city to have like a beer and get to know everyone. And I need to install a bit more self-discipline. I can't really keep doing that because if I'd have lost my passport, I'd have carried on doing the walk regardless. I'd have just been a proper pilgrim with no money. But I wouldn't have been able to get back to England that easy without my official passport. So yeah, there's definitely things to learn there for me and for anybody else who's watching this. Like install some self-discipline now. Don't put yourself in the situation I was just in, because like I didn't panic too much, but my bumhole was definitely giving it a bit of that. Right then, double checked. The city that I'm staying in is Logrono. So we hiked on. Hey man, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, just doing Ponce little video diaries because it makes me happy. But yeah, hiked on past Vienna, got to Logrono. This is the church where we stayed, and look at that, it's absolutely stunning. And yeah, like I say, because we didn't get to see much of the city, we're going to stay on for a couple of hours in the morning, have a walk around, take in the sights, and make the most of it, and hike on later, and yeah, just see where life takes us from there. But I definitely see potential for this place being a bit pretty, so I'll upload some more videos as I do them. Oh wow, this city's got some really stunning architecture actually. It's a shame I didn't get to see it last night. I'm definitely glad I'm sticking around a bit today, but check this out. So yeah, it's quite a pretty place. Oh, priorities though. Let's find somewhere where I can like sit down and have a grande café latte. I think that's right anyway. It just means a big ass coffee with milk. because hey, you got to have like a little bit of the cow juice in there. Right. Oh, I don't know how well this is coming out on the camera, but this is beautiful. We actually walked by here and I didn't realise that you just got this long street that leads on, and then you've got the hills in the background. But let's see if I can change the focus. There you go. So seriously, if every place along the way, you know, you just walk, you're in a city, but then look off the horizon and you've just got hills and like sort of land as far as you can see. It's rather lovely. But anyway, priorities now. It's like, I need that Grande Café Lache. Let's get on it. I can't possibly explain why, but I feel a certain affinity towards this statue here. It's like, don't know why, it's just, there's some sort of connection there. Can't work it out. It's about 10:30 and I'm on my way out to Logreno, and the route takes you through this rather fabulous park. I reckon this won't be such a bad place to live. Maybe I'll just stay on the Camino, never go home. But I've left the girls behind and I'm going to walk possibly the next 15 kilometres odd, depending on whether I like sort of bumping into anyone, but a lot of people left really early because they were planning on doing the 30k. Now, if I do that or not, well, that's all up in the air. I'm still feeling really strong, still feeling really good, and I'm feeling quite refreshed, so there's a perfectly good reason, you know, for me to keep on going. We'll see what happens. Been walking for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now, and it's pretty nice around here. It's like just come to I think it's a man-made lake, if I'm honest, but it looks lovely. And if I wasn't walking on my Todd and I had some of my fellow pilgrims with me, might just be a little bit tempted to go for a swim. But it's just lovely through here. Like, look at this. It makes it pleasant to walk through, that's for sure. I've been setting a pretty heavy pace in the hope of like catching up to some of my fellow pilgrims. So we'll see what happens. But today's been pretty good so far. Like, really enjoyed the scenery in Lagron, and really enjoyed the walk so far. It's like, I thought I'd come out of the city ages ago, but it just seems to go on forever. Like, it's a massive place. So I think I'm right on the outskirts now, like just in some little nature park. And it wasn't too difficult to follow all the signs, which was good. Although some of them have been vandalised, so there was a bit of guesswork involved. It wouldn't shock me at all if I got to the next place and it cropped up in conversation that a few people got lost on the way. In fact, it's probably just pure luck that I didn't. But hey, today, a good day. Okay, again, I'm not sure how well these things come out in these videos because I don't get the chance to watch them before I put them up. But walking by a fence now, but near a main road, and everyone's put like these little wooden crosses all along the fence. It's one of those little things you notice. Like, this is meant to be a religious pilgrimage, so it's like, you know, it's totally appropriate. Even though my reasons are like sort of cultural, it's still pretty amazing to see it all. Well, that city right behind me there, well, yeah, I'd say it's big enough to call it a city. That is going to be my stop for the day, just for a coffee, then probably move on. But I've been walking now for about 3.5 hours without a break. The old feet are burning and the sun's scorching, so I think it's about time this boy sat down. Maybe even treat myself to a Sylvester. And there must be some of my fellow pilgrims there that I can like tag along with. I like walking on my own, but getting a bit lonely now. Too much thinking space, you know? Anyway, onwards to adventure. So this, right ahead of me right now, is Navaria, if I pronounced that right, which I very much doubt. It looks like a cracking little place. Almost definitely not going to stay here though. It's like there's a place past here called Ventosa. I think it's only like another 3 or 4k up the road, at least from what I can make out. But that is going to be my little rest point. But check this out. I've been hiking past that all day. Well, most of the day when I wasn't in that little public park place. But it's just fields upon fields of vineyards. It's like grapes as far as the eye can see. And I know I shouldn't be tempted, but it is awfully tempting to like just dive into the field and pull for a few grapes. I'm not going to though. I'm far too
Far too nice.
Oh, how the greatest laid plans fall to shit. I did great. I caught up with the awesome Belgian girls at the expense of ruining my feet. I walked for like 2.5, 3 hours at a fast pace, and I have ripped my feet to pieces. So I'm walking barefoot now. It's a little bit painful, and only done like 12k today, which is like the least I've done in the entire time I've been here. So I'm gonna have a chill Mano day, a full day of chill Mano, and I'm not gonna do hardly anything. So I have some eat and drink and feel sorry for myself. Apparently there's a swimming pool though. Life's good.
Alright, just had to do a quick video because, yeah, wanted to maybe suggest that taking a relaxation day every once in a while could be worthwhile. We've found a swimming pool, an outdoor pool, the sun's shining, the weather is sweet, and we're all just here chilling. Like, so good. Boom, come in.
Oh. Hey guys. So then, today's been a really good day, despite the shockingly poor display on the old walking. It's like, really didn't learn from that first day that slow and steady really honestly does win the race. So, hey man. So I'm just chilling now, got myself a bottle of wine. I'm going to sit here and relax. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to pick up the Ks and make up for my poor performance today, but I've had a cracking day, like literally just relaxed all afternoon and things are good. And check it, I bought some flip-flops. No longer shall I be known as the barefoot pilgrim. Life's good. Anyway, have fun, and this will probably be my last entry for today, so when I know what's going on tomorrow, I'll give you a message to let you know what's going on tomorrow.